guys, welcome to week 7 of our family home renovation. I can't believe we're in week 7, but I was thinking the other day, we've had about 4 bank holidays throughout these last 7 weeks. So the builders have actually lost almost a week of build time in the last 7 weeks. So really, it's like we're in week 6, but I'm still going to call it week 7. Our project is a 20-week project. That means we're almost halfway through. But when I show you what developments are going to happen in the house this week, you're going to think, how the hell is that going to be finished in 13 weeks? So 20 weeks is the builder's time of our project. So that is the build time. That doesn't include decorating, kitchen fitting, and like putting on all the second fixes like the doors and the skirting boards, because we are actually going with a different company. The builders aren't fitting those for us. We're going with a different company called Profile Doors for our doors and skirting, because everything comes finished. Like the doors are completely finished, even the architraves, the skirting boards, completely finished. We don't need to touch them with a paintbrush. So they are a little bit more pricey, but in the long term, they actually save you money because you don't have to decorate them, pay for a decorator or do it yourself. But obviously that's like way down the line in our build, but I'll show you them in more detail when we get to that part in our build. So yeah, this week it's more stripping out. And then I think in like 2 weeks time, we're gonna start building. This week, we are gonna see like so much of the roof come off. You're gonna walk into our house, you're gonna look up and it's just gonna be sky. So I cannot wait to share this week with you. I'm just gonna jump straight on in and show you what the builders are getting up to. Our flat roof upstairs. Look how thick that was. It's literally like concrete, that. Proper tar. First day of the new week, and this is what's happened. Holy moly. Look, we got the tin hat going up. So they said by the end of next week that'll be up and over just in time for the summer. It's basically going to be like a microwave in here because it's just going to be completely enclosed for the builders. So yeah, really good progress. They said that this was so tricky to remove because the tar that was on top of it was so thick, and they said it just took so long, and it was just so hot because, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a nice big ball in the sky. That is the sun. They've had a lot of rain since they started this job, but now they've got some nice days ahead so they can really crack on. Dom said you look like a page 7 model.
Page 7? Page 27?
The boys have come over after school today. They fancy a little jump on the trampoline, so this is their favourite thing to do. Chris jumping so that they can get double bounced on here. Whoa, that was high. A choice that we have got to make quite soon is on banisters, or like staircase, and also our roofing. So these are all the same price. These two are real slate. This is the fake stuff. So they look very, very similar. This one's kind of, well, these two have kind of got more like white patches. This is just like a bit of water stain on there. But these have got more white patches on them, which I think makes them look more realistic. And obviously they're real. This one will last longer, but these are real. What would you go for? I think we're like heading more towards the real stuff, because I think this one looks a little bit too shiny. I mean, they're quite dirty at the moment because of all the dust in here, but this one looks a lot shinier than that. And I feel like when it's on a home and it's all over the roof, I think that's going to really kind of reflect the sun and be too shiny for us. So I think we're going to choose either of these two. Go, what do you think? Let's go 1, 2, 3. What would you guys choose? Comment down below and let me know. We say we love, we say we love. But we
something better. Came along.
Very near the end of our 7th week, and I wanted to show you guys the progress. I just wanted to quickly address this first of all. Lots of people have said, well, not lots of people actually, just a couple have said, like almost in a passive aggressive way, like, why did we buy this house if we're going to do what we're doing to it? Why didn't we just buy a plot of land and build our own house? So I thought I'd quickly just answer that question. Firstly, if you buy a plot of land, I believe, I might be completely wrong, that you can't get a mortgage on it, or if it hasn't got a home on it. We don't have the money to buy a plot of land and build a brand new house on it. Like, we just didn't have the budget for that. When we bought this house, we thought we'd be doing a loft conversion. And when builders came around, like, it was made obvious that we couldn't do that. And the reason we are stripping it back so much is because the way it was built, it didn't have any support in our extension room. So it's actually easier for the builders to completely remove the roof and to start again. Also, our builders were saying to us the other day that if they remove everything and start again, they know that everything is like correct, and it's easier for them to work like that than to work off existing sort of beams and things like that that other people have put in. So a few people have messaged me in not a very nice way to ask why we're doing this. So we wouldn't be silly and we wouldn't spend over what the house would be worth, if that makes sense. So that is why we're doing it this way. A, because there's no other way to do it. We either lived with it how it was and we kind of just spruced up how it was, or we're doing what we're doing, and we've decided to do what we're doing because this home is going to be our family home, hopefully for quite a long time, depending on how much it gets valued for afterwards. But yeah, this is, you know, this is like a huge passion of mine. We wanted to do it properly. We didn't want to just do like little bits and then it annoy us that we didn't just do it properly in the first place. So that is my answer. Right, now I'm going to get mic'd up and I'm going to go around with Chris and talk you through a couple of different things that have happened, because look at that, I'm downstairs and you can see the sky. Okay, so obviously I've showed you guys this before. This is where our front door is going to go. So it's 1.5 meters wide, it's super, super big. We have just paid the deposit for our front door, and Dom said it won't actually be long until they can come and survey the front door, because they just have to build up this bit, and once they've taken the whole roof off, they can then start building up the rest of the house. I cannot wait until we do start building up, because at the moment it just feels like we're destroying it non-stop. So right, come in. This is obviously all going to go. So then once you come in here, we'll obviously have the straight run of stairs down here, because this whole wall is going to go here. So the stairs as you come in will just go straight up, and because this staircase is actually really narrow, it's going to come out a little bit. But you have to remember when I told you that we're going to lose the skin of this wall here? So the amount the staircase will come out, we will gain on this side from the wall. So we won't have any bigger hallway than we do here. We'll kind of lose some this side but gain some that side, if that makes sense. This front room hasn't changed yet. The boys' old playroom hasn't changed, and the bathroom is still the same. But then as you come into this room, you will see how much of a transformation there has been. So I was really gutted. I feel like I got complete FOMO, because when obviously we're not living here anymore and we can't film absolutely everything because we can't be here all the time, the builders took down the middle wall where between the two patio doors when we weren't here, and I said to Dom, did you film it? And he was like, no, sorry. But we did catch it on GoPro, so I am going to insert that here, but it's a very quick little snippet. But now you can see like the true expanse of the doors that we're going to have here. We're not having bifolding doors. We decided to go for 3 sliding doors, and the great thing about these sliding doors is that every panel can move. So if we want to have the door open in the kitchen, we can do. If we want to have the middle one open, it slides either way, or if we want to have the end one open, they all slide in on each other, so it's great. Just a 7.2 meters, and it's going to be so nice. So when you walk through the front door as well, you can have a full view of the garden from the front door all the way out to our garden and into this big room. So yeah, in this area here, you can just completely see up into the sky. This seems mad. This was the extension, and this up here was just flat roof above. So this is what you can actually see what we're about to gain. So we're about to gain all of this extra space here. That was an extension downstairs, but which they hadn't extended upstairs. So it's going to make such a big difference. And then obviously this area is going to be our kitchen area. But imagine it without this internal wall here breaking the 2 rooms up. So the kitchen's going to run along here like that with a big island in the middle with this is where my induction hob's going to be. So I'll be cooking here. There'll be a nice sofa area over there, and then our dining table will be there. So it's just going to be a really lovely open plan room. This is going to be brilliant for hosting. Let's go upstairs. There's not much of the house left, and it's quite windy up here. So this is just crazy. This makes me think, like, I cannot believe we used to live here. This is where Chris and my bed was, right here. And now there's just nothing. So this here is going to be our family bathroom. And then all over here and on the extension will be our new bedroom. In the middle here we'll have our ensuite, and then all of this here, which this actually used to be our bathroom here, as you can see the pipework is here. This is going to be our landing, because Jamie's room, you're going to enter it this way here, and then literally right next to it is going to be Rory's room. So Jamie's room will be this area here, obviously including the extra bit over there. So his room's going to be really nice, and then Rory's room will be all of this over the extension room too. So yeah, as you can see, there has been massive progress this week, and I think they're going to finish taking this roof down tomorrow as well, which is the last day of this week. It's the end of the final day in week 7, so I wanted to come up here and show you guys what's been going on. The builders are still here, but we have to go out later, so I can't actually show you like the end of the day when they're gone in this video, but I think you'll get a pretty good idea. We've just pulled up to the house. It's the trouble with not living here, because we kind of feel like we're missing out on so much, but that's why we set the time-lapse up on the GoPro. So I'm going to take you around and show you what's changed since the last update, and then end this video here. So let's go in. Whoa. Jeepers, you can't have a fear of heights up here, can you?
No.
Oh, look at you. That's actually freaking me out a bit, how easily you're just walking around there. Woo. Look at this. The roof is going. It's nearly gone.
It depends on them.
Jeepers.
Right, because that's the roof level.
This is skip number 2, one of the massive ones that is completely full already, but they haven't got much of the roof left to fit in there. What do you think of the house?
It's
Great.
Man United.
Rory's got a Liverpool top on, and Jason the scaffolder's not impressed. So yeah, this is it. Oh look, the window's out, in the Velux is out. That's pretty exciting. So yeah, that's the end of week 7. So when you guys tune in next week, oh, actually, I have got an update. The scaffolding, we were going to put the tin hat on by the end of this week, but the beam that is going here in the middle of the house weighs like over a ton. So Dom has asked Jason if he can actually do the tin hat in like 2 weeks time once they're going to crane in the steel, because it's just so heavy for them to like do it manually. And also the way our like container is and the skip and everything, it'll be hard to get the steel into the house. So they're going to crane that over, all the steels, they're going to crane them into place, and then they're going to put the tin hat on and they're just going to crack on with the job come rain or shine. So yeah, end of week 7. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.